Fox 2's Dave Kinchin is live for us tonight. Hi, Dave.
Hi there. It's been one big mess for several days, but now DTE says, of course, the power is back on. You can see the shops behind me here along one of the main drags here in Waterford. All of this, we drove past it twice. It was all dark earlier today. The lights came back on. A lot of businesses lost money. A lot of people had to toss out a lot of food and things like that. But right now, people can finally move on. But for many people, it was very trying.
I am literally getting sick to the point to where I will probably have to go to ER and praying that they don't admit me, because on another spectrum, I can't afford to be in the hospital.
That's how dire the power outage situation in the Waterford area has been for Sharon Jones.
I'm depending on my electricity for my medical. I have cried, I'm hot, my body temperature, I don't have my medicine. And when I call DTE, the results I get from them is like I am scums of the earth. I need help. I'm reaching out for help. And that's exactly what I need.
This is a picture of the freezer items she says she had to toss out.
When I call the 800 number, they say, we'll give you $35. That's an insult. That's a total insult to my intelligence. $35, are you kidding me? I gotta empty the freezer right now and throw away hundreds of dollars worth of food, all of my condiments, everything's gone. I put a bag of ice in the freezer last night, and guess what? It's a puddle of water.
Waterford and some surrounding areas went dark a few days ago, according to many residents, doing whatever they can to beat a heat wave that set in days after the unofficial start of summer. The lights were knocked out at many fast food shops and other businesses too, prompting them to close.
DTE promised to have it on at 11 that night. Didn't happen. The next ETR was, I believe, Thursday at noon, then again at 6. Now today at noon. When I called at noon, they said today at 6, but they can't promise because the problem's underground. I mean, come on, you guys.
And it just came out of nowhere, and it was like the whole area, like everything was down. Like everybody came out their houses. People got kids. Like I got kids myself.
Yeah.
And they can't hide and stuff like that. So it was all just like an inconvenience.
DTE told Fox 2 just after 8 p.m. Friday night the lights are back on in Waterford. A spokesperson for the utility says crews were updating the primary cable underground when the backup failed, prompting the need for a workaround. And we also know from DTE that they had to bring in a portable substation and generators to get all of that power back on. Again, a situation under control. Now things going back to normal, but a lot of people spending a lot of money on things that they ended up losing, like food and such, just the way these things have been rolling lately. Reporting live in Waterford, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
We hear a lot about the aging infrastructure. I know DTE says that's a huge issue. This problem underground, but how long does it take to fix an issue like this? And do they have any hint at all that something like this could be brewing underground so that they could be ready for this?
Yeah, a lot of people have said that they prefer to have wires running underground, power running underground, but there can be issues there. More broadly, we actually talked with Congresswoman Dingell just the other day, earlier this week, talking about infrastructure. She said there needs to be more investment in things like the power grid, because this, maybe indirectly, but this, along with many other issues tied to infrastructure, more investment needed on both parties. They tend to say that as well.